DC Mayor Muriel Bowser responding today to Council Chair Phil Mendelson's comments that he made to Fox 5 Stephanie Ramirez, telling her, quote, "You can get away with murder in this city." That comment comes months after Mendelson himself told Congress there's no crime crisis in D.C. Stephanie Ramirez standing by live now in Northeast D.C. with the latest.
And Jim, the mayor responds, the back and forth, though, coming after a lot of what we've been seeing in the district, including the violent weekend of the July 4th weekend, where there was a mass shooting involved in that. And then this past week, we saw a Kentucky man killed by Catholic University and a longtime Afghan interpreter killed in Northeast D.C. by what the family members are saying are random acts of violence. Now, the council is set to vote on a number of emergency bills tomorrow. Council Chair Phil Mendelsson says that he supports Council Member Brooke Pinto's emergency measures, but he continues to argue that closing the homicide gap, he believes, would be the most effective.
You can get away with murder in this city. So I shouldn't point out that 65% of the homicides that occurred last year were not closed last year with an arrest. I shouldn't point that out. And the reason why I'm pointing it out is because folks are looking at the council to solve this. I don't have a badge to make arrests.
I'm not going to pay too much attention to asinine statements, but I am watching what he does. And tomorrow he needs to go in the chamber and vote for Brooke Pinto's emergency without amendment. If he's concerned about crime, as we all are, we need to make sure when the police say we need more police, you don't defund them.
Now, there are over 20 emergency measures the council will be voting on tomorrow. Councilmember Brooke Pinto's emergency proposals introduced last week take some elements from the mayor's previous public safety omnibus bill, but there are some differences. Pinto's bills, for example, would make it a felony to fire a gun in public in D.C. It would give judges more discretion to hold juveniles in pretrial if the juvenile is accused of some of the violent crimes we've been seeing today, like carjackings. And there's more, but Pinto argues, to Mendelson's point, that she believes her measures are measures that would help close cases.
Nope. I think the emergency bill is going to enlighten more crime because these people are hearing this. If you're coming after them, they're going to stand to defend themselves.
I think it takes, intervention with young offenders more so than punishment.
I just believe they need tougher laws, especially with the teens.
And the mayor says that she does believe the emergency legislation will make the city safer. If it is voted and approved on tomorrow, that means it goes into effect immediately, lasting for 90 days. Jim?